We're going to begin this hour in the Middle East, where we're waiting to see how the Biden administration responds to the deadly drone attack, which killed 3 American service members. On Sunday, a drone packed with explosives hit Tower 22, a logistics support base in northeast Jordan near the borders of Syria and Iraq. According to 2 Pentagon officials, this was the 3rd time the base has been targeted in just the last 6 months. More than 40 others were injured, the White House saying some of the troops were asleep when the strike hit. President Biden is blaming the attack on Iranian-backed militant groups. And these groups had been trading strikes with the U.S. and the Middle East for months after the start of the Israel-Hamas war. But this is the first time American troops died in an attack. The president and his Secretary of Defense are promising retaliation.
The president and I will not tolerate attack on U.S. forces, and we will take all necessary actions to defend the U.S. and our troops.
Let's bring in NBC News Pentagon correspondent Courtney Kube and NBC News White House correspondent Ali Rafa. Courtney, let's start with you. We just learned moments ago the identities of those 3 soldiers who died. What else do we know?
We don't know a whole lot other than all 3 of them deployed out of Georgia, specifically out of Fort Moore in Georgia. I'm going to read their names. They are Sergeant William Jerome Rivers, 46. He was from Carrollton, Georgia. Specialist Kennedy Ladon Sanders, 24, of Waycross, Georgia. And Specialist Breonna Alexsondria Moffett, 23, of Savannah, Georgia. They were all assigned to an engineer battalion, again, deploying out of Fort Moore in Georgia. We're learning a little bit more about the attack, though, that took their lives. And now, as we've just heard from the Pentagon briefing only moments ago, at least 40 additional service members were now injured. This attack was a one-way drone. It landed near their sleeping what the military calls a CHU, a containerized housing unit. But it's a living area, a sleeping area for troops. And that was why the casualty count was so high here. It was where troops were sleeping at the time. And that's why we saw now more than 40 people injured and killed in this attack. Now, as you mentioned, we have also learned that this is not the first time that an attack drone has targeted Tower 22. It's a small remote outpost on the northeastern side of Jordan, just on the other side of the border from in Syria, in Al-Tanf garrison, which is a U.S. military garrison that has a counter-ISIS mission there. So this is now the 3rd time, we're told, in just about the last 6 months or so, that a drone has targeted Tower 22, but this was the first time that it was actually a successful attack. We're also learning, according to the Pentagon briefing that's actually still ongoing right now, that one of the leading theories here is that a Kataib Hezbollah, which is an Iranian-backed militia group, some affiliate or branch of Kataib Hezbollah is one of the major groups that they are looking at who may have been responsible for this attack, Sinclair.
Yeah, 3 American soldiers killed, at least 40 injured. Courtney Kube, thank you so much. Ali, let's bring you in here because the president met with his national security team earlier today. What are we learning about those discussions?
Yeah, Sinclair, the White House actually shared this photo of President Biden meeting for the 2nd time since this attack on Saturday night with his national security team, this time in the Situation Room, to weigh his options on how to respond to this attack. And that is something that Admiral John Kirby with the National Security Council was repeatedly asked about in today's White House press briefing. Kirby saying he wouldn't get ahead of the president and any decision that he would make. And he also added this. Listen here.
We'll do that on our schedule, in our time, and we'll do it in the manner of the president's choosing as commander-in-chief. We'll also do it fully cognizant of the fact that these groups, backed by Tehran, have just taken the lives of American troops. And I think I'll leave it there.
And Kirby was also repeatedly asked about the potential for the U.S. to strike directly on Iran. That's something that a lot of GOP lawmakers are now calling for. Kirby notably not saying either way whether the president was considering this, just saying that the U.S. doesn't want to escalate tensions in this region. So this is a very delicate decision-making process for the president as he tries to not escalate the situation there, but while also trying to respond forcefully, Sinclair.
Yeah, and all happening as tensions across the region are only growing. Ali Rafa, thank you so much.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.